Right, the marble walls are going up, so that's really, really good. Proud of the boys. Proud of the boys and girls! We're doing well, we're making some progress. Already, I think the layout's going to be really good. How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is not King's Pit. King's Pit has fallen, but the king lives on. Now, we got our first look at our new map last time out, and it does look very, very glorious. Now, there are a few really nice places that we can settle, and I'm probably going to make the wrong decision, so as always, let me know, party people, where you would settle. I really like this spot in here. I think it is so defensively sound. It is lovely. However, we have 13 colonists here, and there's so much fertile grass around. Not using it, I feel like, is going to be a big, big mistake. So I feel like we have to jump on it, you know, as bad of a decision as it possibly could be. We even have the tree here. Now, we could set up right here. I'm not sure I love the fact how close to the edge of the map we are, though. You know, I don't think it's going to matter too much, but in the same breath, we do need to take that in consideration. I don't mind this spot here. It still has the natural barrier to the right and gives us some chance of stuff pops in. Plus, what we could do is, if we can set up here, because we could set up in here, the problem is we're going to need 13 beds very, very quickly. We're probably not going to get them beds down on day one. But we could use this initially for the rice, and eventually then we have this spot out here that we can grab as well. And I think initially, like, just tucking into this bit here will be a very, very nice base. Now, if there was more fertile grass closer here, like, this is really, really tempting. Really, really tempting. But I think we are going to set up here. Now, if I was just starting at the beginning of a series, I'd probably just whack in here. The problem is we're going to need quite a semi-big base. So, let's just throw down some... we can't build that way. Do we really want to? Probably not. So we're probably eventually going to build a wall here. Then the kill box here, naturally. And just some doors in here. That could work absolutely fine. Then we build on the sand, because then we're not losing any potential grow zone area. So then the first room that we would make, so we'd need... First room we'll make is just going to be literally like the bedroom, and we'll just whack everything in there and just sort of see how we go from there. Have a very loosey-goosey system. I mean, everything we do is very loosey-goosey, so it sort of makes plans. But I'm just going to throw a few plans down now, then I'll be back, party people. Right, there we go, party people. So we're just going to set up like a rectangle here, then it gives us time to, or a chance to actually change this in the future. What I will do is, to start with, we probably will just keep the stockpile inside, beds inside, pretty much everything inside, and we'll see how that goes for the time being. Nemi will still get a separate bedroom because Nemi's the king. Come on, come on. Right, everyone is unrestricted. And I think I'm happy with everything that's happening here. I'll probably put Coit on construct as well, because we're going to need as many constructors as humanly possible. And I'll put Trout on construct as well, because early on it's going to be very cut plants, construct heavy. So I'm just going to spread the load a little bit just to get some help there. So this is going to be the plan. Nothing's going to get done soon. Or very quickly. Now, we need to make sure we don't go too slow here. We have the luxury, as I burn your eyes with the green screen. We have the luxury of having a lot of colonists here. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because we're going to be able to get a lot of work done. However, it's going to be pretty shocking because we're going to have to feed them and keep them happy rather quickly. So, we're going to have to take this very careful. So straight away we're going to get the rice down on the fertile grass because then we're going to get the most back from that. Then we're going to have to chop a lot of trees. A lot of trees. The reason why we're cutting so many is because we are going to need to get a lot up very early on. We've also got some miners that we're going to whack on these components here, and we're also going to get the steel here because we're going to need to get stoves and stuff up. Luckily, we've got the colonists to be able to spread along all these, and that's the thinking. Day one is going to be really stressful just for the sure fact we're not going to be able to get up everything that we actually want. Like, beds aren't really probably going to get down. You know, we're already getting close to the end of the day. But if we can move most of the stuff here, it's going to be the best. You have to remember, we are running away from a dire situation. So, right now I'm going to pause because now we can start building everything. Now, I don't know the most efficient way to put bedroom to the bedrooms. I go furniture. But what I could do, 1, 3. Okay. So that's 6. 9. Come on. And 11, 12. The fact that this can't be in the center of the room actually bothers me more than it probably should. So I think just to, come on, Tom, just to help my OCD, I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there because that will do my OCD in otherwise. Bedroom or doors there, just for the time being. Need to whack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because that will bother my OCD far too much. Okay, and I think this is going to be a good start if we can get these bedrooms up. I probably should go, don't allow the dressers just for the time being, and then in these gaps, because then we'll do 3 beds to a end table, and I think that's going to be a really good setup. Grow zone, bedroom area, then this can then be the workshop, and we'll keep everything very open, planned, loosey-goosey, and then it's going to be the case of getting the wall up, getting the kill box up. We're going to try and take this very, very quickly, just because I don't know what our wealth looks like to the game. I imagine it went down massively, but still we've got some very, very decent weapons. So the colonists are going to try and go as hard as possible to do this, but with the time that we came over here, which is another reason why we should have maybe left even a little bit quicker from last episode, but it sort of is what it is. I've got this fly in my room. I like Mr. Miyagi it then. God, I'm so cool.
Are you serious?
Right. So tomorrow the priority is getting all the bedrooms and stuff like that. From there, then we need to get all the stoves and stuff like that up. So we've got plans. There are many ruins here that maybe we should have just like jumped on the chance to like get that building, close it off and whatnot. Like maybe I'd still argue with the amount we've built here that we probably still wouldn't get it closed. We could have done it there, but the problem is with doing it there, then we're just going to have to move. Let's just get it right the first time, party people. Let's get it right the first time. Like, we got 3 constructors, so I hope this is going to go really quick. This day, this room building needs to go up. We need to get all the beds up. Because at least then that's going to offset most of the negatives to begin with. So, good thoughts bring positive results. And the way we're building this base, this is going to be incredibly easy to grab later on. And that will be our main source of food. And this will probably be for our animals. The cows that we brought, in all realisticness, we're probably going to have to eat. Sadly. To be fair, we're probably going to have to use this middle bit for a rec and dining room. Rather than the production room. But it's fine. We can just put the production room like here or something. It hasn't got to be anything like groundbreaking, because if we don't have tables and chairs, then the whole colony is going to moan that they eat without a table and chairs. And what I say is we've got more problems than that. So if I get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. We are going to need some rec stuff. This will have to be made bigger at some point, but it sort of is what it is. For power, we are going to go wood-fired generator just to begin with, just to get something up quick. We will worry about everything else later on, but just to get a power source up, lickety quick, lickety split, don't worry about it. Then we can get 2 lights in here very, very quickly. Recreation, let's get we need to move to steel. Then we can get the hoop. Probably build it this side. No, I'll build it this side, it doesn't really matter. Build that there, that's cool. And then we're moving, we're grooving. Okay, big plans. If we get all the beds up this episode, get all the walls up, get this building up, I'm like clapping them on. Like, I feel like this is actually going to be very solid. Then that sets us up perfectly for tomorrow to get then the cooks up. I'd prefer not to kill the cows and whatnot. The animals that we brought along with us. Obviously, these are the holy animals, so we're not going to do that whatsoever. Have we got any predators on the map? Cougar, but the cougar's injured. What injured it? The emu. Right, we didn't get this up. Maybe we were a bit too optimistic. Maybe we should have just focused on a smaller part, but it is what it is. I mean, we got some bedrooms up. Maybe I just need to calm down. The nerves are a bit high. We just need to chill. Just need to relax. We know who we are, right? We know who we are.
The Golden God!
We just need to make it happen now, don't we? Probably gonna have to cut some more trees down, in all honesty. And then we'll move away from using wood, as we like literally cut down every wood known to man. Yeah, most people are in beds, which is not too bad. The problem is the negatives are going to come in very, very quickly. Right, food, 25 meals left. We really need this building up today. It should go up today. It should go up today. The rice has got 140% growth rate, which is really good considering how quick rice is anyway. It just makes it even better. So I might stick with rice just for the time being. I think we'll probably need more than what we've got here. But, you know, we've got to start somewhere. There we go. We've got tables up. This is definitely going to be up today. And then it's straight away flinging ourselves into getting the kitchen and everything up. So we move, we groove. And don't worry about it, people. I'm going to excite you now. I will build a different set. I will build a separate freezer and stockpile. I know. I know. They said it couldn't happen. Yet it has happened. I don't think that needs to be like roofed, but I'm just going to do it anyway, just in case. Right, we are short on wood. Alright, just keep cutting wood, keep cutting wood. See, this is the problem here. Also, because people are bored, make sure we're mining steel. There are a few components, so grab that there. Come on, this is another day that this building should be up. Come on. Right, wood is coming in. I'm hoping the constructors can get this done today. So we need to get the stove and everything up. We are going to slaughter the cows and everything. Should go up, should go up, should go up. A couple of beds haven't, which is very disappointing, but today is not the day. No, I was very too optimistic. I thought with 13 people we'd be able to wham bam, thank you ma'am. A couple of break risks, that's going to be because sleeping outside and all that sort of good stuff. Not good for the colonists. The king sleeping on the floor, it's not really good enough, is it? With the rec room here, I could do the freezer here. Kitchen here. I might just do the kitchen. Yeah, I'll do the kitchen here and then the workshop and everything here. And yeah, we know what we're doing, party people. We know what we're doing. Apparently. We still will have a separate, I can't remember if I even said, to be honest, we will have a separate room for Nemi and whatnot. Nemi being the king and whatnot, we have to live up to that. Right, I just want this done. Would be great. So we got 9 in between there, so what we do, go 9. Saying that, it doesn't need to be the biggest freezer in the world, really. So what we'll do is we'll start the freezer like that, and then this will be the workshop. The freezer's there, so then they wake up in the morning, they can go straight into the freezer. Should I do it like there? Freezer there. Wake up, straight into there. I want this room, I want these beds done, but I can see we don't have any food. So I'm gonna go production, electric stove, there, butcher table, there, so we can try and get that up as quickly as possible. Have we got the resources to wham bam this all up? We do. I'll mine like 2 more squares of steel just to make sure. This is all unroofed. It's getting roofed now. Cool. Then what I'll do is we're rocking. Is let's get a dumping stockpile here. Clear all critical, and this is just going to be for chunks. Because chunks, as we go into the beauty, are rather ugly. I mean, there's a lot of ugliness about this base, but the chunks are giving us -11, which isn't good. So, if we can sort that out, I think this is going to be magically beautiful, but one problem at a time, hey? Alright, so this is getting roofed up. We are roofed.
Hot damn!
Alright, this means the kitchen stuff is going up. There we go. So we're going to go in here. Add bill, butcher creature. I'm trying to go quick, so sorry. I'm trying to go quick. I'm going like rapid speed. I hope you guys understand why and can appreciate the grind is going in. Obviously hitting you with the hour-long episode today. Just because a lot of it is just because my addiction to this game. It's like a new base. I can't just like play for like a little bit and then like come away. So again, we always set up the do the ×4. If you can't do ×4, at least do 1. Now, first of all, we sadly... Are we going to kill the cows? The bull has gone from the looks of it, so I'm going to slaughter the cows. The bull looks like it's left, which is a bit negative, but it sort of is what it is. What blocks are these? These are marble chunks. So sooner rather than later... If we go into production, stonecutter's table, whack that there, we can start making marble blocks as quickly as possible. And then what that's going to mean is then we can stop using wood and start using marble, and we get a little bit more beauty for marble as well. These allow these dressers to give a little bit more of a bonus to comfort. And we're also going to add some end tables, which does the exact same thing. It will give a little bit of a beauty, but nothing's really going to offset all the negatives that are in here. Looking at the needs. quite comfortable is 6. Okay, so because we're in a new settlement, we've got like a +10, which does help. But unsightly environment and awful barracks isn't really what we want, but sort of is what it is. Pause, we do need to cut some more trees. Oh, there we go. Alright, 100, unpause at 40. We'll move this down the line. If this is going to be the workshop, we'll have this in here, and we'll move the dumping stockpile over here. For the time being, I just want stuff made. What I will do is, as you're doing it, don't take to stockpile, just drop straight on the floor. Drop on the floor. Like someone else can haul and sort all that out. Okay, we're moving, we're grooving. Need research bench. I mean, we need a lot, I'll be honest. Right, there we go. So marble walls are getting made. So then we go marble walls, so then we'll build these out of marble, which is much improved. Still the wooden doors, because they're quicker to open. And temperature. Start with the 1 cooler, but we'll probably need more. Desperate. No, I don't think we need to do any of that, so we're not going to. Equally, let's get this stockpile in here sorted. It's normal. Clear all. This is going to be critical. No rotten. We will allow corpses, animal corpses, but this is mainly going to be meals, raw food, all that goodness. Right, the marble walls are going up, so that's really, really good. Proud of the boys. Proud of the boys and girls! We're doing well, we're making some progress. Already, I think the layout's going to be really good. The problem is I like building these massive bases, and sometimes the simple things are the better, but we go, go, go. Meals are getting made, that's the most important thing. We need this freezer to be full as quickly as we can. Don't know when the first attack is going to come, so we just have to get ready for it. Bedroom's looking pretty good. Let's have a look at the beauty in there. I mean, it's not really anything to even talk about, so let's ignore that. Because I'm still on it. Right, there we go. Then the workshop room is up as well. This isn't connected to power. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, still a bit under the weather, so I do apologise if there are any sniffles that do get through the edit and whatnot. I just love Rimworld too much. Right, the power conduit's going over to the cooler. So for this cooler. Ooh, what should we name? What should we name? Pit. Reborn. Yeah. Pit Reborn. I don't think we call it the King's Pit, just because I think... I'm not saying Nemi let us down. Like, I would never say anything about our king like that, but... we've got no steel. Right, mine some steel. We'll put some wooden floors down, I reckon. Probably steel floors in here, wooden floors in here. That's the next thing we need to worry about, is like the beauty and everything. Limestone. Is that all the marble already? No, some more marble. Cool. Limestone, sandstone. Sandstone's really easy to get up, isn't it? So I'll do that. Sandstone. Because if we can get some sandstone, I'll just get 50 pores at 25. That can be our outer wall. The sandstone is... I'd always like a granite wall. However, I'm starting to come around with the idea if you can't use granite, maybe sandstone, just because it can go up a little bit quicker. We have got some bored people. Like, if we got any of this art, like the art bench. Right, so let's get a standing lamp here and in here. Let's improve where we can. Let's not be silly about this. And production. I just want to build stuff that's definitely going to improve us, not going to waste time. So the art bench, so we'll get a steel art bench up. I've got a hunter, so let's hunt one of the camels. Just so we have that stockpile of food. Okay, the rice harvester's already coming in. Very, very nice. At a good time as well. Once we start to get a stockpile of food, then we will look at getting the fine meals up. And then the marble chunks, or the marble blocks, are now going to be mainly used for statues and stuff if we can get that up. The cooler room isn't really cooling, so I will build another cooler. Which we don't really have the steel for. Colony is in full go now, isn't it? Very fun, very fun. The nice thing about having this amount of colonists, though. Right, sandstone blocks. So then we're going to go sandstone wall. We're going to need a lot of blocks. Right. Right, there we go. Might do that just for the time being. It's very ugly though, that bothers me. So I think if they... leading them through to the middle, and then we can do our normal thing. A new kill box!
Bruh.
Oh, you love it. I'm going to double wall it, I reckon. Maybe. And then just building some doors in it. There we go. The quicker we get our defense up, the better. Even if it is just a wall with like a little slit in there, at least then if we do get attacked now, we can deal with it. The freezer's up. I think we're okay now. I think actually, I want to see when this next harvest comes. I think I really prefer the corn on the fertile grass than, sorry, the rice on the fertile grass than the corn. It's so much more efficient. Or looks like it. Gonna hunt that camel. We'll get a shelf up in the freezer at another point. People are getting bored. Problem is we don't have any cloth or anything. Ambrosia sprout could grow. A little section here. Just grow some cotton. Probably should have a little patch of hill root. So I'll just do that over here, out of sight, out of mind sort of thing. Like our dirty secret. Hill root over there, some cloth there, camel coming in. When I can see that we're comfortably filling our quota for meals, then we'll go into fine meals, but I don't want to run before we walk. Looks like we should be okay. I really don't want any more colonists than this, in all honesty. I think with the work schedules, we've got this pretty bang on, especially with some people being bored as well. Obviously, I'm trying not to queue too much up all at once as well. No, we're taking this respectfully. Hunting's getting done. So these are all, so pause, these are all steel walls. So these, steel, limestone. So deconstruct all of that apart from the limestone. That's granite, marble. Could have just reinstalled some of these chairs and tables and whatnot. A bit silly of me, but not the worst thing I'm ever going to do in a Rimworld playthrough, let's be honest, party people. Let's cut some more trees because we are using a wood-fueled generator at the moment, which isn't the best. Some more marble up here. So let's settle that for deconstruction as well. Won't worry about the limestone for the moment. Right, then the art bench. Let's start making large sculptures. Pause. Clear all. Make these out of marble, please. Then make like 3. Have we got someone actually being prioritized in art? We do. So Coit is going to come down to 2 on construct. I want Coit. Oh, Crystal's doing it. So Coit. Don't even worry then. Don't even worry. You've been outshone. Right, we do need some more steel and components to get the other cooler up. Watch an infestation like spawn here now and just ruin my life. I would cry.
Everything is garbage.
Right, then the components in here. I have to admit, it's fun with obviously having this amount of colonists being able to get everything done mega quickly. Try not to overwhelm them too much. I am seeing that meals look really good, so I'm going to pause. And then we're going to go fine meal times 4. And then just normal fine meal. So do until you have. I'm going to do the 40 again. 25. And then 20. 20. No, not 19. That's 19. So fine meals will be made as well, so that's a little boost that everyone in the colony can get, which would be very nice. Outside wall is going up. We're just making sure we're going to treat the defences properly this time, rather than being like lax about it. Right, the other cooler's up, so let's make sure we get this freezer to the point where it's actually, you know, freezing. That would be good. I've heard. I've been told. Yeah, there we go. So that's a very good for us. How ugly this all isn't, though. So if I take this off. Wooden floor gives what beauty? Nothing. Just, I suppose, it removes it. I've got carpet but no cloth. Do we just wooden floor the whole lot? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go steel tile for cleanliness in here. And then in here, we're going to go wooden floors to try and offset some of the negatives here. So we are going to cut even more trees. Like, oh my days.
You serious?
Like, if any of the forest is left, I will be shocked. Did I? I think I accidentally cut down the meditation tree, which is actually hilarious. Yeah. Didn't even see that. Marble wall. They look like. Okay. Like, we've got plans. We've got plans. I'm actually happy with how this is going. Like, we messed up on the first, like, couple of days, but bar that, I know obviously we've got tattered apparel and stuff like that, clothing, all that sort of stuff, but all in all, can't complain too much. We've got our base set up quite nicely. Always making sure it looks a little bit different. Well, I'm zoomed far too in. Always making sure it looks a little bit different. Actually got a separate freezer to stockpile. I'm sure you party people are going to love that. And we've got the space, like where we're building now, that we can build more rooms and whatnot, have potential for different things. So, yeah. Doe-eyed geese quest. Take care of 4 geese. Let's do that. Must be kept in a bed. Ain't really got the medicine. Now let's just keep doing what we're doing. I really like the outer defense up. So at least if something happens, we can fight. For our right. I'm really tempted to go back to a trap kill box. Change my mind. And we'll put some shelves in. Do shelves give beauty? I can never remember. Two. Yeah, 2 beauty. Thing is, what I would like to do then is go marble shelf there and there, because then we'll put the meals there. Which I think would be, like, handy. Just so then they're easy to grab for when people just want to. This door might be a problem. It might need to be, like, done a little bit differently. Don't be too keen setting that up, these shelves. Link the settings, storage, clear all, critical, and this is just going to be meals. This zone now needs to go down to important, and then meals will be stored on that shelf, which are a little bit quicker to grab. Just checking this room is actually freezing. Good thing about putting the freezer here, I suppose, is it's generally going to cool this room here, which is handy. Obviously, we're still bored and stuff like that, but one problem at a time, yeah? One problem at a time. Nothing I can really build at the moment. Tell a lie, we could build that. Will it give beauty out of marble? It will. So actually, I'll build 2 of them games. There we go. Our first statue is 270 beauty. I'll take that. I'll take that. So then if we go to the beauty thing, we're starting to see a lot of the offsets are going, which could actually be, to be fair, this room might actually be a bit glamorous at some point. We'll have to ask the colonists what they're feeling. So 8 fine meals, so fine meals have come, well, were in the colony at some point. Disturbed sleep. Impressive dining room. Spacious interior, nice. Mediocre barracks, so we're still working towards that, which is fine. Like, I don't know if we're going to leave the stockpile in here forever, but I like the idea of having it very close to the workshop. As always, let me know, party people. I'm always listening, always watching. Always smashing and grinding. Going strong. Doing well. Living the dream. Right, food is dwindling, my lord. And rice is at 71%. So what I'm getting here then is, so we can survive from rice harvest to rice harvest, but we can't get away with like not hunting whatsoever. So not the worst. Not ideal. I'd love a situation where we don't have to worry about it. But it's nice to know that this grow zone on its own is like semi-feeding the colony. 1 or 2 hunts here and there. Not too shabby. Right, how's the sandstone wall got? The sandstone wall, I will mine. We'll mine that just to get out of the way. Sandstone wall is nearly actually up, which is bang-a-langer. So the defense is up. Which is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And then we've got this little gap here. Disease gutworms, not really what we want. We do need to build a medical bay sooner rather than later. Could just build it here in all honesty. Might spread it, because we could push it back here just so it's like really defended. Problem is it's quite far away if something does happen. Alright, no woods. We're just cutting down every tree. Yeah, not the most efficient. Like, we've got 13 colonists. We can get away with it, but we really shouldn't be doing it. We need some more steel. I need to fill in this afterwards so no infestations jump out, because we can see it's actually quite under-roofed, so infestations can spawn, which I don't want to do that, thank you, because I have bad memories with infestations.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What power have we actually got? We have got solar panels, so we could get solar panels. Can nab that sooner rather than later. Which is probably our best bet. So we haven't really got the wood to keep spanking out on this. Where is more steel? There's no really tons of steel near us. There is some round the colony. Around the map, I should say. Would have liked to have had a few more bits on our doorstep. But hey ho. The outer wall's up, so that's really, really good. I suppose a lot of the steel is being used on the floors in here, but I think it's worth it. Okay, so let's get to mining. So we need quite a bit of steel, so let's mine a chunk of it. A good chunk of change. There are actually a lot of trees down here. Because we need quite a lot to get all the wooden floors up. But episode 1, we've got the base up, we're going to get the floors up, we've got the cooking system done, a defense sort of up. Obviously not a defense that's going to change too much. And then it'll be the same type of defense that we've had. Because I don't think, and you party people are going to have to correct me if you think I'm wrong, I don't think the kill box was the problem last time round. The problem was getting 2 of them. Obviously the kill box needed to be completed. Let's just get that out of there. But the main problem was getting them 2 attacks hitting us at the same time. And we didn't have the full kill box up. we didn't have the potential to actually, you know, retreat to another safe position. Like, and I still think if we would have stood there and fought, we would have been in just buckets of trouble. Absolutely buckets of trouble. Okay, lady. What is your plants is 6. I would like someone. Wait, let's look at your skills. Would like someone on cleaning. I'm just trying to see if we can work it in such a way. It'd be one of the growers coming off, which I don't really want to do. I'm saying that with the growing getting done, and just make sure the growers are then prioritising cleaning. Actually, cleaning did get done. It did look dirty for a little bit, but actually they smashed out of the park there, so...
Hello there.
Love it. Right, marble blocks are getting made, so at least that means hopefully more beautiful sculptures are going to get made. Is how are we feeling about this room? Impressive barracks -1. So we're pushing, we're pushing. Wildlife. Yeah, we're going to need more food sooner rather than later. Don't want to nab all this straight away though, that's the problem. A bulk's good traders come in. We don't have any silver, we had to leave that all behind sadly. So I don't think there's too much we're going to be able to do here. What is my fox doing? Wow, you couldn't kill a rabbit. So Rhino come and trade. Oh, the flak pants, I guess. Sell the... No, that's us buying them. Yeah, sell all the hides. And then with that, we'll use that to buy meat. Really not buy... $150 meat. Is there anything else we want? Probably not. Cloth would be good, but I don't think we're going to be able to buy too much. 50, it's something, I suppose. Lime green cloth. Gotta love it, party people. Gotta love it. Infestation. I draft everyone over here. And I'll use the traders as a buffer. Of course it's happened. Yeah, they'll fire upon it. If our people just move up. But basically we're just using them as like cannon fodder. So they can deal with it.
Are we the baddies?
Like, this is fine. We're back to infestations and whatnot, party people. One problem to another. It's crazy. Just move back. We've got no reason to push this issue whatsoever. Shame we're not cannibals. Okay. Undraft all of them. Melee people can move up. I'd like to think they can kill this bug all on their own. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll fill this up sooner rather than later before that becomes a bigger problem than what it needed to be. Not the biggest infestation in the world, but Not really something we want to have to keep worrying about dealing with. Apparently one of the foxes died. To a hare, brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go restrict. Like, can you not, like, kill yourselves? Because... Right. Oh, got a new tree. We're not a million miles away, but still in an awkward position for us to get. Sadly. Boy. Insult spray. Well done, Koi. Really the battle of the century, huh? Bring out some shooters just to get rid of, because the problem is this is going to happen where it's like Jess is like running for her life and then we'll just get stuck. So we need to make sure the shooters just go get rid of these. Rhino's having a breakdown, that's fine. Trust the process. Start to fill that in gradually, so then no more infestations. Lovely, lovely. Could have been really bad if it like stretched to all that as well. That's fine. Orders, allow all this. More importantly, while we had a slightly rocky start, I believe we're back onto a winner. The insect meat will probably just get used for chem fuel down the line. But it's not like we're relying on bugs getting spawned to make our chem fuel, so... And we did get some horses and goats and whatnot. I assume we can't eat like insect meat and we hate it. La 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 la. Yeah, despised. Oh. Tantrum, tickety boo. Remind me why? Hungry. I mean, there is meals. Can't be so picky. Obviously, we were just starving for a while there. No problem. All under control. I wonder if like mortars is the next thing to get up. Days. Yeah, because of our royal pet dying. We've got one royal pet left. Oh, we did get a boost through defeating the insect hive. Always forget that's the thing. A mad hare. Right, grab some shooters. So I like just having that little... Probably need to door this just in case we need to shut it. In case like 50 manhunting packs or something come. So I will actually build a door there, but we'll just keep it open for what we're doing. Wildlife. There we go. There's the door. Hold open. Trout, come back and just hold this door open, please. So I was thinking we could get the mortars up now. Machining table. We can build one. So let's build 2 mortars now. And then let's get the machining table. Just so if a siege comes, we can actually deal with it and we haven't got to panic or anything like that. We will need some more steel. Right, mind that, please. Sad Wanderer. Yep, animal. It's fine. I regret everything. Some bisons have come on the map. We would be absolutely silly. I know they got 10% chance. Our hunter is Nemi. Your movement speed is disgusting, though. Right. Who can hunt that has speed? Route. Laura? Laura. No, not Skizzers. Laura. Hopefully the bison's 10% chance. Laura. Might just draft everyone. Critical. Human bodies can come in here. Human bodies can come in here because then we'll do what we did in the last one. We don't actually have any Molotovs. But we took some Molotovs. Maybe not. But if we jump and chuck them in there, then we can just burn them. We might need to get the crematorium up though. Yeah, right, some mortars going up, perfect. Ancient danger, which we're aware of. I don't need to mark that, it's very clear that that is what it is. Right, Laura is trying to kill these. Hopefully she'll get some shooting skill as well. I mean, I'll be honest, Laura, I'm embarrassed for you. Right, another structure or sculpture getting made, which is nice. The quicker we can get the beauty modifier everywhere, the better everyone is going to be for it. Like, getting the beauty up, getting rec up, a little bit more recreation. I'm gonna grow corn here. I don't think I need a massive bit of corn here. I think if we're just respectful of how much we're making, we're fine. I'm not concerned. We need a little bit more, clearly. Buy some revenge. How hurt are you? Von, can you come round here, please? Laura, don't go for a meal. Right, Von took it out. Nice, nice, nice. But this is just meat that's coming in here, which is perfect. That's why we had, like, with them many bisons coming in, we have to, like, deal with it. That being said, something that I didn't really check too much is what is the potential temperature, hot and cold, in this area. 20 to 35. How does that... to 35, so slightly hotter, but not by much. Not by much. No, we've got a bit of wood stockpiled, which is nice. And I think next episode, then it's going to be like sorting out the power issue. Let's say sorting out the power issue, but we're getting like the geothermal generator up or a couple of solar panels. Getting off this wood-filled generator as quickly as possible. We do need to mine some components. That's what's stalling us at the moment. Because I would like to be making some mortar shells and whatnot and just safe-proofing the colony. Because the more proactive we are about stuff like this, the better it's going to be for us. I hear Laura just like... I probably could whack some more people on hunting, in all honesty. So I'm going to whack Trout on there. Because it's going to get our shooting skill up at the same time. And if we've got more people hunting, not only are we going to be able to do it quicker... So if I go Grace, I'm gonna equip the assault rifle. Grace as well. There we go. Get the hunting done quicker. Shooting stats go up. Assault rifle hunting. So no problem with that. Right, reinstall this over there. Because then the next thing we would need to get up is the chem fuel generator, which will need to go. Which will need to go there. Just so then, because all this insect meat, rather than just sitting here just for the sake of it. How long until this other... Oh, this next large sculpture's about to get finished. So that'll get whacked in the bedroom rec room. Which is another little beauty thing. What do we think about the stockpile inside here? I've never done it before. And it's like, I just thought I'd do it rather than like build another massive room, but... So far so good. There we go, another sculpture, very impressive dining room, extremely comfortable, very impressive barracks, so we're actually getting a bonus from it. And it will only get sexier and sexier, party people, you know, just like the person that's playing, you know.
Tell me it was good. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good. Tell me that was good. Tell me I'm good.
Oh, there we go. Need some components. Are there any other components that are like them there? How many more bisons? How many cooks we got? Just, oh no, we have got 2, like... Do we get 2 stoves up yet? I know the fox is in the freezer, eating. I think how we treat our animals is only fair that we allow it, in all honesty. Psychic droner. We would have to go destroy it. I don't mind doing it, but it's like the gold is slightly attractive, but not enough to like put us in a situation. Right, first of all, we're going to make chem fuel from organics, clear all. Not insect jelly, meat. Insect meat. There we go, chem fuel getting made. And then in here, I'd literally just like to make high explosive and incendiary. Do until you have 10 of each. We're moving, we're grooving, we're having a good time as we're doing it, party people. A good colony. Good colony already, set up. No fancy dancy stuff. Room here, room there. Beds here, beds there. Freezer separated from the stockpile. I made you proud there. See, I'm a rapper, I'm a poet. I'm a poet and I didn't even know I was. A lot of people are bored in the colony though. What I'll probably do is then I'll build... Oh, lady became an adult. Hey. Oh, what a nice little tidbit to end on. So, 3 skills lady can increase her passion for. So, she's currently plant cutting. Problem is while she's got a passion in crafting, she's not really crafting, but I feel like the opportunity to get someone in like double passion in crafting is not there. Social, intellectual. Mining? I go later, pause. How many miners we got? We ain't got many miners, so you could actually help there. Crafters. I mean, another person that likes crafting is fine. So if I do double passion on crafting, mining, then intellect, because if we're bored, why not? And select a trait for lady to gain. I feel like it's quick sleeper or nimble. Well, I'm not putting you in any melee situation, so we're going to go quick sleeper. So rest rate modifier plus 50%. So I feel like that's pretty good. There we go. Lady is now a very good colonist. And actually, the colonists that we brought up from kids, Lady, Tickety Boo, and Laura, are all amazing colonists. Like, I have to admit, I really enjoyed like the kids side and like all the gross stuff of this game. It's been awesome. Yeah, very, very happy. I'll probably... Yeah, probably the next episode we'll set up very nicely to then get power up and stuff like that. Because as fun as the wood fuel generator is, it's not really the dream that we need to be setting for ourselves. It's already nearly a perfect colony, let's be honest. Look at them all resting, loving life. Loving the pit reborn. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you as always next time, party people. Bye.